Thanks for having me. I just want to say that first. Can't wait to get into this interview.
All right, so we appreciate you taking time for us. Let's just start with your offseason. Coming off your true freshman season, what went into your decision this offseason to just kind of transform everything, including your body? You've gotten leaner, you're faster, stronger. What went into that decision, and how is it playing out?
Most definitely. Most definitely trying to take a different approach all around. But I think starting with my weight and my body, just want to thank, Marsh, first off. I think it starts in the weight room, not, skipping rest and just putting your work in every day. If you start there and then going on to your diet, make sure you're eating the right foods, I think it's all going to end up, coming back to you in the right ways.
So how's summer practice going, and how does the team look so far, and how does it compare to last year's team at the start of the season at this point last year?
Practice it's been going pretty well. I think we're trying to make the most of every day that we're out there. And I would say the difference this year, I think we're getting through everything much faster. I can say we're able to play more and just being able to get through our sets now more earlier on than in the summertime, just get ready to play for the season.
Pharaoh Compton with us right now, San Diego State rising sophomore forward, coming off that true freshman year in which he helped lead San Diego State to the NCAA tournament. With us right now, John and Jim, San Diego Sports 760. Pharaoh, for you personally, when it comes to your game, your basketball game, what have you been working on most since the season came to an end last year in the NCAA tournament?
I'll say one thing has definitely been my free throws. Every day I make sure that I make my free throws, do my feed before I can leave the gym, make free throws, and my jump shot. My jump shot is one thing that I've been making sure I'm working on with, myself, if not the coaches as well. And I'm looking forward to, stretching the floor a little bit this year.
How would you describe your first year in an Aztec uniform? How did it go for you, and what were some things that were a little challenging from last year that you hope to improve on this year?
That's a good question. I think it was solid. There are a lot of things defensively and rebounding wise I think I got to get better at, and just being relentless on the glass. That's the one thing that I can't hold off on. I got to be selfish. Rebounding wise, I think that's just one big step I got to take this next year.
Pharaoh Compton with us right now on John and Jim, San Diego Sports 760. Again, coming off his true freshman season on the Mesa and back for a year two. As you know, Pharaoh, this isn't anything new for you. I mean, this is such a deep team. How do you see your role evolving with this group heading into the upcoming year?
I would definitely see myself coming into a more, I would say defensive and offensive role. I think both sides of the floor I'm trying to just make the most of, whatever time I get. I think when I'm out there, I'm going to try to have a great plus minus, hopefully leaving myself out there on the court and staying for longer. I think it's going to be a big year for me, and people should expect a lot out of me.
Was there a moment last year for you specifically that was like this is not high school anymore? Like a moment that this is college basketball now. Did you have a moment last year that you thought that stood out to you?
I would say, going to practice, or probably my first game in Viejas. That was a different moment for me. Even though we didn't play the same D1 competition, I would still say that is still like a eye-opening experience and moment that will definitely make me I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Pharaoh Compton with us right now on John and Jim. Pharaoh, I always go back to, a lot of Aztec fans would say that, hey, one of the reasons why the Aztecs got to the NCAA tournament was that win in Las Vegas over the University of Houston, right? Which ended up being one of the best teams in America. In that game, you were just sensational. I mean, it was only maybe, your fourth, fifth, sixth college game. You played over 20 minutes. You scored 13 points. You impacted the game at both ends. What did you learn about yourself? And what did you kind of show yourself and your teammates in that game last November?
I would just say I have a sort of physical toughness about myself that a lot of people can't say they have, or like a sort of grit that, that just sort of comes with being a dog. And I don't know, that is me. And that one of those games that you can just go out there and kind of play, I would say with a chip on your shoulder, but you can play a little more physical than a lot more games. And I really thrive in that environment, and I'm really looking forward to do that again next season, but being able to control that more, throughout the games.
You guys have some crazy depth on this team, and we've gone over this team, and on paper, you guys could go 12 deep here. In practice so far, how is that depth looking to you, and do you feel like this team's depth is going to be a major strength of your guys' team this year?
Oh, no, that's the one thing the Aztec fans can definitely, look forward to. I think from me to Taj to Reese to, Goon, Bird, that's really, people who are coming back from last year. We're just, such a deep squad. I can't even wait to get out there because we're gonna have so many different angles to hit people with. It's gonna be so fun.
3 months out, San Diego State men's basketball. Pharaoh Compton with us right now. Aztecs rising sophomore forward. So for our listeners, Pharaoh, they might not be as familiar, but can you take us through? You've had a long relationship with Taj DeGorville, obviously teammates at San Diego State, but teammates previously as well, coming up in Las Vegas, Nevada. How special, is that bond between the two of you, and how does that play out when you're on the floor together?
No, most definitely being able to share the floor with Taj, even every day in practice, I would just say it's a blessing. Just having somebody next to you that, has been through so many games with you already, coming into college so far, it kind of gives you an advantage, I would say, over the opponents because they kind of really don't expect you to know where the other guy is, but you play with each other for so long that you kind of do have that edge over the opponents.
Have you guys talked about team goals this year? And if so, are they as high as they possibly can be? If you can share that with us and all fans out there.
I'm a winner. I like winning. I want to win. So winning the Mountain West Championship and then hopefully winning a national championship is on the list for us this year.
There's no doubt. Everyone's got high expectations, whether it's the players,
sure.
the coaching staff, the fan base. Final one for me, Pharaoh, would be just what does it take? It's one thing to be good around the rim. It's another thing to be how you are around the rim on offense. You get within 3 to 5 feet. You're a threat to slam from anywhere. What does it take to go from being good to great around the rim? Because for you, it just seems like it comes inherently. You're just gifted around the rim.
Oh, well, first of all, I would say thank you. That's a compliment. I would just say it's a mindset. Not only takes a lot of work, finishing and having a lot of touch, but it's definitely a mindset. It's you want to go up as strong as you can, as hard as you can every time, and honestly, you don't really care about who's in front of you around the rim as long as you can put the ball in the basket. I don't think no one can really stop me personally, but I think it is a mindset.
Do you have a favorite dunk from last year that you could remember?
Oh, okay. I think I do. I definitely do. I would say it's the one from the New Mexico game. If not, it would be the one from Boise, the third time we played them.
I'm trying to remember, Pharaoh, was the New Mexico dunk, correct me if I'm wrong, was it like a breakaway slam? Is that how it played out or not?
I'm pretty sure I did take that. I took it coast to coast.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes, I remember that. Yes.
Wow, look at this.
Okay, that's exciting.
We're excited for you, Pharaoh. We're really pumped, obviously. It's the home of the Aztecs, and we've been out there, obviously, to watch you a couple of times this summer. We're excited to get this season underway, and we appreciate you taking a few minutes for us. We'll definitely do it once the season gets underway, but thanks again for taking time. Continued successes this summer, and we'll see you out there at the Jam coming up in the next couple of weeks, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me again. Can't wait to see you guys in the Jam here coming soon.
Awesome stuff. Pharaoh Compton, just a promising young player on Brian Dutcher's team, and there's a number of them, but it's just as bright of a future as you can imagine. Imagine scoring 13 points in 21 minutes against Houston in Vegas, and Houston is playing for a national championship 3 months later. Mm-hmm. True freshman, lead San Diego State. He was a